everyone, it's Rob here from drumsaword.com. Welcome to this free video drum lesson. Today I want to show you how to play a really cool drum beat from the song Down by Blink-182, drummed by Travis Barker, of course. You can get the free PDF that comes with this lesson, where I show you the actual drum beat, and I'm also going to teach you how to play a simplified drum beat as well. So if the actual drum beat is too difficult for you, then you can always have the simplified version. So I recommend you have that printed out in front of you for this lesson. It'll certainly help as I explain through this. Also, if you're interested, the video I did before this, I did a live stream on YouTube showing you how I transcribed this drum part through using Sibelius, the music notation software that I use. So if you want to check that out, check out my last video on YouTube. It's about 40 minutes long. I'll show you how I transcribe, insert the music into Sibelius and work out where there's ghost notes and where the bass drum and snare drums are falling. You might find it quite interesting, especially those that are more interested in the music theory side of drumming. Yeah, so check that out. And next time when I do a live event, hopefully you'll be able to join me and type any questions you like as I'm working, and then I'll be able to read your comment and then reply to you live, which would be fun, wouldn't it? It is the 21st century. I'm about to say the 17th century because it's 2017, but no, that doesn't work. Okay, so the actual lesson itself, I'm going to show you the simplified drum beat first, and then we're going to add on the complexity and show you how the actual drum beat is played later in this video. So the simplified drum beat, it's a 2-bar drum beat, and actually both bars are exactly the same because we've got the simplified version. We're playing 8 notes on the hi-hat, and it's what makes this interesting is where the bass drum and snare drums are going. So we're just playing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and all the way through, keeping it relatively simple. The first beat we've got 1 and So there's our first surprise from Travis. There's a snare drum on the of beat 1, not on beat 2. 1 and And to disguise beat 2 even more, as in where is beat 2, he then plays a quirky little bass drum note falling on the E of beat 2. So we get 2 E ands. So it's 1 and 2 E ands. So already quite weird. 1 and 2 E ands. And then from beat 3 we sort of, the beat resolves, comes back down to the downbeat, and we get 3 and 4 ands. So the whole bar, 1 and 2 E and 3. And I bet you that bass drum on the E is going to throw people off. It's not on the and, 1 and 2 and 3. It's 1 and 2 E and 3. So there's the basic drum beat, and that gets you through the song. That's really good fun, and you can always add in extra 16th notes as you get better at the actual drum beat. But we'll go over some variations in a second. So let's now take a look at the actual drum beat that occurs, and it's exactly the same bass drum snare drum pattern. We'll take a look at the first bar first. First bar and second bar are slightly different. The first bar, we've got the same bass drum snare drum pattern going on, but we're just playing 16th notes over the top. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and So now we've got 4 16th notes per beat. 1 E and 2 E. That's a bit weird for people. 1 E and 2 E and 3 4. 1 E and 2 E and 3 4. And as I sped up there, you noticed that I was playing this whipping action, the Molar technique, which you can find loads of videos online. That certainly helps me to get through this. The second bar has these extra snare drum notes. We're leaving out the open hi-hat on beat 1 of the first bar for now. So look at the second bar and look at the end of the bar where we've got 4 E and So the 16th notes are still being played with the right hand, 4 E and but we've got some 32nd note snare drum ghost notes played quietly that fall in between the hi-hats on the and the of beat 4. Because we're counting 1 16th note but playing 2 notes because they're 32nd notes, they're twice as fast as 16th notes, and So then when we loop it round, after that 4 E and 4 E and But let me just play the second bar slowly. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E. That's how you play that. We loop it though, we've got this open hi-hat occurring on the beat 1 of the first bar. So Go back to the first bar now. You can see we've got an open hi-hat on beat 1 and it closes a 16th note later on the E of beat 1. 1 E and. 1 E and. And this is the situation where you've got the drum beat you hear and then you've got the way you'd probably play it. And I imagine Travis playing it this way as well on the recording. It's quite hard to hear all the 16th notes he's playing. But what I think he does for the first beat in the bit, he doesn't play 1 E and-er. He plays 1 E and then instead of on the so he doesn't play the hi-hat on the either. 1 E and 2 E. He plays 2 E, and then from the and of beat 2, he then continues with the 16th note pattern, but using that whipping technique. And as I speed it up, you'll hopefully see how that works and why you do that, because it feels more comfortable. Instead of playing 1 E and 2 E and, he plays 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and. It's definitely easier. It allows you to make this molar motion consistent all the way through, making sure that the accents only fall on the ands and the downbeats. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. So let me just play it for you. We get this as we for the first bar with the new way to play it, not what's written on the actual PDF, or that you could play it that way. This is how I think he would probably play it live. Now when we put the whole 2 bars together with that new first bar, up to speed, that's pretty much it though, isn't it? So then go back to the simplified drum beat. What you can do is once you've got this, you can start adding an extra, you can add in the hi-hat bark. And even at the end of the bar, add in the and. So you have to play 6 notes all the way through. So here's a simplified version with those 2 parts added. So you can take the simplified version, add in the open hi-hat, the ghost notes, and then for the last stage, try to make that 16th note pattern groove with your right hand, just single-handed. Okay, so if you've got any questions about any of that, feel free to email me, robert@drumstheword.com. Don't forget to download the free PDF that comes with this lesson, and also to check out my website, drumstheword.com, and consider signing on to become an online member. It's currently $97 for the full year, and you get access to over 200 full song lessons that I've already uploaded, famous songs where I take you from the beginning of the song to the end of the song. Every single bar, you get the full drum chart transcription from the start of the song to the end of the song. You get to learn over 200 famous and popular songs, plus I give you hundreds of other little freebies as well, including 3 ebooks teaching you famous drum beats, fills and solos, hundreds of ideas in those books as well. So I think it's a real bargain, but check out my website, click on the How It Works button if you've got any thoughts, you want to watch a little video of me explaining it to you. And if you've got any questions, of course, feel free to email me, robert@drumstheword.com, or come along and say hi on Facebook or Twitter. Until next time, toodle pip, happy drumming to you.